whispers have been spreading across the boxing world that the legendary Manny Pacquiao might be lacing up his gloves once again, this time to face off against the powerhouse Gervonta. Davis, after word of Manny's possible comeback hit the headlines, Davis wasted no time firing back, giving his own take on the situation. Sports analyst Max Kellerman added fuel to the fire, insisting that Pacquiao still stands among the most complete, pound-for-pound fighters the sport has ever seen.
Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
I'm surprised that boxing fans, unless you're caping for a guy, this is pretty straightforward. Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, do any of us believe that if they were the same size, naturally, Floyd would beat Pacquiao?
Manny Pacquiao, fully aware of his own greatness, hopes to be remembered not just for his titles and knockouts, but for the legacy of heart, honor, and resilience that defined his entire journey through the sport.
Manny, who's your favorite fighter? Manny, who's your favorite fighter in history? Who do you like the most? What do you like in history the most? Which boxer? Who's your favorite?
It's hard to say my favorite. A lot of fighters are good fighter in terms of skills. There's a lot, like De La Hoya, Sugar Ray Leonard, Julio Cesar Chavez, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. There's a lot of, but I cannot say because I don't know them. I don't know what their attitude or the way they treat each other. But for me, as a boxer, I want to be an inspiration and role model to everybody that fame is not important to me. Fame is not success. It's not important to me. I don't put that in my head. I just want to be living, simple, friendly to everyone.
Today's talk grows louder about Pacquiao's potential return. Many insiders think Ryan Garcia could be the man standing across from him. Yet trainer Eddie Reynoso admits that while Ryan is gifted, his focus often drifts toward fame and travel rather than the grind of boxing itself. He praised Ryan's talent but noted that the distractions make him difficult to train consistently. Oscar De La Hoya fueled the speculation, explaining that now, with Manny's legal matters in the U.S. resolved, a matchup at around 142 or 143 pounds seems realistic. Ryan, however, wasn't having it. Frustrated with Oscar for pitching fights he doesn't want, declaring he's set on a rematch with Gervonta Davis and confident he can beat him under fairer conditions. Reynoso also weighed in on a potential Pacquiao-Davis clash, admitting it's risky given Tank's natural size, but calling it far more exciting since they're close in weight and skill. Meanwhile, Conor McGregor jumped into the conversation, demanding $8 million from Pacquiao and throwing his trademark threats while teasing that the two once held real talks about fighting in Saudi Arabia, a possibility he believes could resurface. Devinhaney also tossed his name into the mix, saying the biggest fight in boxing would be him versus Tank Davis at 140, a battle of pride rather than titles. And just when things couldn't get more intense, Amirkhan revealed he's been in talks with Manny about a bout next year, calling it a dream fight and one that fans would love to see. Pacquiao confirmed the negotiations, saying the matchup is being worked out for 147 pounds, and even hinted he wants to run it back with Floyd Mayweather, who once called him his toughest rival.
The best fighter of our party was Manny Pacquiao, because of his movement.
But you made it look easy.
But he's a hell of a fighter, and I can see why he won so many fights, and I can see why he's going down as a Hall of Famer. It's just certain moves that he...
Floyd Mayweather, though respectful of Manny's legacy and acknowledging how tough that first fight was, still doesn't see a rematch as necessary, believing their original showdown settled everything once and for all.
Pacquiao obviously got power also.
Right.
You know, I've been in there with him.
Did you feel his power?
He's solid. He's solid.
Okay.
He's solid. Ain't nothing I ain't never felt before, but he's solid.
Right.
And he felt me too. That's why he wasn't quick to run in there.
Right.
So it's obvious we both felt we felt each other. At the end of the day, you know, it finally happened. He got cooked. Right. Now they begging for a rematch. My thing is this: if you get it done right the first time, you got to do it again.
Pacquiao, however, confirmed that he's been planning a December exhibition in Japan, and that the name being discussed is none other than Floyd Mayweather himself. While those talks continue, Gervonta Davis has been making headlines of his own, dismissing comparisons to legends like Mike Tyson. Tank insists he's a boxer puncher with a complete skill set, power, precision, and poise, something he believes even Tyson didn't fully possess. His lightning-fast training clips stunned fans worldwide, though some skeptics accused him of speeding up the footage. Despite all the noise, Pacquiao made it clear he's open to fighting Gervonta Davis at 145 or 147 pounds, confident that his experience and adaptability would meet any challenge. With his trademark humility, he called Davis a great fighter, but hinted that if the opportunity arises, he'd be more than ready to step back into the ring and prove once again why his name still commands respect in every corner of the boxing world.